We've come to sell DR.
Am I still on? Talk about tonight. Big changes coming to the Dominican Republic. If you're thinking about coming down here and buying real estate, maybe you need to listen to this first. Buckle up and welcome aboard. Get to the music. Cut the music, Jimmy. There we go. Welcome aboard. We're going to keep this tight and short. We're going to come fast and hard and end quickly. Wherever you're watching, welcome. What up, YouTube? We got a couple of accounts that are broadcasting there. Twitch. LinkedIn, which nobody ever watches on. X, formerly known as Twitter, at Jim Fannin. And then we got Kick, and we've got D-Live. And did I miss anything? If you let me know where you're watching from. So we're going to just get to the point. Some big changes proposed for down here in the Dominican Republic. I don't get political. I have not been very political since I've been here. But all the recent major changes that are proposed for the second term government is huge. They changed the Constitution in a weekend, basically, in Congress, and that hasn't been done in a long time. 12 years, I think. If you're from North America and people start talking about changing the Constitution, you're like, what? No, never. They did. We'll talk a little bit about some of the reforms that came in, but mostly we're going to talk about the taxation that they're talking about bringing in, the taxation reform. Haitian immigrants, they're taking a hard line on them. That doesn't affect my life all that much, but it will affect the economy. And if your Haitian workers deported, your construction's not getting done. So we got the Haitian immigration situation. We got a proposal to organize real estate down here, which I'm okay with. I've been in organized real estate my whole life, so I can't, I don't mind if they bring in organized real estate. That's good for me. And and then the taxation. So we're going to just get through it quickly as I try and fumble for where's my camera? Display chat. I mean, it is kind of a TV show, right? TV Elgato. This is my Zoom. I should have... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's hit it. I'll figure it out as I fly here. We're just going to look at my screensaver for the whole video. It's the Jim Fannin Show. This is why you come here. Oh, there you go. Oh, see? Hi. All right, so first, the government made good on its promise to take a harder line on the deportation? the deportation of illegal immigrants by saying they were going to remove 10,000 Haitians a week. And then the following week, they deported 11,000 illegal migrants from Haiti across the border. So I don't know if that was just a PR stunt or they're really that serious about. I mean, we don't like illegal immigration anywhere in the world, right? Except if you're in the United States, where they love it. So that's interesting, and that puts pressure on the really low skill trades, manual trades, construction, street work, all the hot asphalt work, the pay, like it's hot down. Like, can you tell? It's halfway through October and it's still 80 degrees at night here. It's 88 to 91 every day. It's sunny and 88 degrees every day here, except in the winter, you know, in December, halfway through December, it starts to cool down to about 70 degrees at night. Maybe even 65, which is kind of chilly, but I love it. The Haitians do all the really dirty, tough, hot work. And so that is going to have ramifications if they keep doing it if they keep deporting people like they say they're going to. It's going to have a tremendous effect on the unskilled trades because an undocumented migrant will work cheaply. And Dominicans work cheaply as well, but not that cheap. So they came out with a real strong, hardline stance on immigration. This is the government's second term, and they opened up the Constitution. And I don't have any problems with the changes they made to the Constitution, but wow, like that's a big bite to chew. Let me see what they got here for. Oh, they reduced the number of deputies in the assembly from 190 to 70. The incumbent cannot have been active in politics in the past 5 years. Oh, okay. This is Procurator General, so I should really. This is the National Council of the Magistracy. Will serve a non-renewable term of 2 years. And the incumbent cannot be active in politics the last 5 years. The president of the Constitutional Court is named to the National Council of the Magistracy. This is the changes to the Constitution. Municipal, congressional, and presidential elections will be unified for the 2032 election cycle. So, excuse me. Right now they have 3 different times that they do elections, and they're going to put them all together. That's okay. And then term limits for the president be limited to 2 consecutive terms, and you cannot go into a different political job after you leave the presidency. So I'm not against any of those changes, but I mean, messing around with your Constitution usually isn't the greatest idea. Whew. Taxes. This is a proposal, but they're shooting for a timeline of January 1st, 2025, like this January. And maybe I could, give you a little beach sunset or something while we're like, I really don't have the time or the inclination to do this correctly. Yeah, I got the time. I should have some stock footage to play for you here. I could play you one of my beachfront properties. Anyways, get back to the taxes. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I got things to do, people to see, places to go. New taxes for alcohol and tobacco, 11%. The locals are not going to like that. Sugary drinks, 58 cents, 1 peso for 100 milligrams. E-cigs and vapes, 20% tax. Goods, get this one. Excuse me. Goods under 200,000 USD shipped via courier will be taxed at 18%. Okay. Ouch. ITBIS will have a new name. And what, Google's updating in the middle of my show? So the 28% tax that you pay at hotels and restaurants and stuff like that, 18 of which is supposed to be a tax and 10 which is supposed to be a tip, will have a new name, just like in Europe and Latin America. It'll be called the IVA. Internet shopping will be taxed to 18%. So they'll get you when you buy your Amazon product under $200, and then at 18%, they're going to tax you. And then when you ship it, they'll get you again for 18% on top of that. And that's plus all the other fees. Car stickers. They have, a regulated, a yearly sticker program here where you got to go and get every year you got to go get your car stickered. Those prices are doubling. What was 1,500 pesos a year is now going to be 3,000 pesos, and what was 3,000 pesos will be 6,000 pesos right across the board. Again, hurting the little guy and the local guy if they have cars. 27% tax for anyone in the country earning 200,000 pesos or more a year. 200,000 pesos, what, $3,700? How much is 200,000 Dominican pesos in USD? 335. It's not monthly. 27% tax for those earning 200,000 pesos in a year in the country. Wow. Property taxes now start at 5 million pesos. It used to be 9, which is 5 million. It's 150,000 American. It used to be 150,000 American. Everything over the assessed value, the government assessed value, which is really low. Like you could have a $400,000 or $500,000 house that's assessed by the government at 140. Sometimes just like at home, your resale value is going to be a lot higher than your assessed government value that's used to calculate the mill rate. No mill rate here. They just charge you 1% of the value per year. So instead of taxing you on everything that's worth more than 150,000, they're going to tax you on everything that's worth, I think it's 83,000. So 5 million Dominican pesos, whatever that converts to. As soon as I go live, everyone wants to do business. And it's like, she's waiting for you now. Okay. All citizens generating 900 USD or more per month must declare their income annually. Houses, income, assets, saving, bank accounts. No anticipo. Anticipo for small business. I think is that a front or a loan? Or I think that's an advance? Maybe it's a small business loan. Not exactly sure. All goods except gasoline, gas, medicines, and some foods will be taxed to 18% sharp. Wow. Current benefits and grants to be eliminated to the following sectors. Tourism. So I hear they're going to be doing away with this, what's the income tax? The real estate tax deferral program they have down here. I'll get back to you on that one. The DR Movie Industry Fund, the trust, textiles, major industry, all those benefits and grants are going to be limited to those sectors. Get this one. This one's big. Netflix, Spotify, and Airbnb to be taxed at 18%. So you thought you were going to buy a house and get $300 a day or a night for your rental, and you're not going to pay tax, and you're going to take your money home to the United States and not spend it in the Dominican Republic. Either way, your Airbnb income now is now going to be taxed at 18%. Now, there might be a double whammy here too. I'll have to look into this further, but it also makes sense that because it's a digital service, they'll probably get you on the booking as well. So, can they do that? I don't know. And the back-to-school tax return to be eliminated. So there's a lot of industries that are affected here. Car imports, imported goods in general, digital services, of course, real estate, obviously, major industry, digital consumer services, all that kind of stuff. Huge impacts, and not good ones. I mean, the GDP of this country is 125 billion. I'm going by memory here. I'm pretty sure it's 125 billion. This tax proposal, the tax reform proposal, is supposed to be worth $2 billion a year on a $125 billion GDP. What are you bringing in now? And I get it, okay? It's just like organizing the real estate. You shouldn't be able... It's an unfair advantage to the hotel owners that are paying taxes on all their income for you to have an Airbnb right beside them and not pay tax. So I get it. Lots of these reforms are needed. Income tax probably too, but so much so fast. I mean, the taxes right across the board are going to hurt. Tourism, relocation, the boomers selling what they've got and coming down here. It's going to have a major impact. This is no small potatoes. Whew. Got to get out of here. I don't like the fan blowing right on me because it gives me noise on my mic, but it's a hot one up in here. Oh, man, today was so humid, too. 90 degrees. And I still went down to the pool. I need some vitamin D. So that's pretty much it. The Haitians are really getting a hard time. If you're illegal, you're getting your ass tossed out. If you get pulled over, they take your bike, and they take you straight across the border. There's no immigration jail for the Haitians here. You just go back to your country. Get locked out. Don't come back. A realtor organization, that may be something that's way down the road. They don't have a bureaucracy set up for that right now. So it's fair to say that because they have to create a whole bureaucracy, even though they're talking about making it so that you need a BA to be a realtor down here, and you need to be a resident of the country. So even if I was to start my residency right now, it'd probably take me 5 to 8 years to get it. So I'm going to be a lot of organized realtors that are down here as landed immigrants, not citizens, not residents, that are be out of business. So the realtor organization thing, we talked about that. I had Mario Fama, who I see is in the corner of one of my videos here. Oh, and there's me swimming into the sunset. That's something I did for the first time here. Been here 3 years next week. The 22nd. When's that? Yeah, next Tuesday is my 3-year anniversary. I still think it's a better place than my home. I hate to say it. I'm a proud Canadian. Not so proud these days, but I still think it's a much better place to live right up in here. That's me. I set up my camera, and then I don't usually do this, but I am floating on my back with my feet up. It's so buoyant. Is my mic hot? I don't know why I keep cracking. I don't usually raise my voice when I'm doing the show, but the second time I cracked my mic by getting get all hot and bothered over here. I'd still say when you can count on this 365 days a year. Well, not every, I mean, you get what I'm saying. That's 300 plus days a year here is 80 and sunny. 80 plus and sunny. Right now it's closer to 90. But as soon as the middle of December gets here, we'll start cooling down until March-ish, and then starts to, oh, I didn't realize that I had scenery in my scenery. Oh, she's taking a shot of the sunset. Well, bonus. Cost of living here still way better than back home. My monthly electricity bill is like $30. You know, I'm in a one-bedroom, small apartment, right? I got a TV and a couple TVs and a fridge and a computer and, you know, when I'm broadcasting a mixing board. It's not a lot, but yeah, $30 a month. I don't know what you're paying back home. Taxes, and I mean, a lot of these places down here don't charge that tax because they don't have cash registers. They're not licensed, you know, businesses. They're not paying income tax. You can put a business up on the side of the road and sell hot dogs and kiwis, and you're in business. Nobody's going to bother you. Nobody comes by and says, hey, you're not supposed to be here, or you need a business license, or you need to pay tax on that. I mean, it's like the Wild West down here. Not the Wild Wild West, just the Wild West. The Wild Wild West is a song. Anyways, who cares? Health insurance, you know, for the premium, include everything plan, you can expect to pay for the best plan, $100 to $150 a month. $150 a month is like premium, but you can get it starting at $60 for all inclusive. Gas has been the same price as when I got here. It's $5. It's subsidized by the government. They say it's not going up. So I like the fact that we don't see the wild swings in gas prices. It's $2.72 everywhere you go. $2.90 for premium. That's 290 pesos per American gallon. So basically $5 a gallon. And it hasn't changed. I'm telling you, I haven't broadcast live in weeks. And now everyone's wanting me. You just have to wait. There's no 2 bedrooms, bro. Okay, so I guess I got to go. Back to work. Bought a little bike down here for, what, $3,000, brand new, 180cc Indian-built bike. It's a nice little bike. Does 100K at 7,500 RPM, but brand new. Guy gave me terms on it. An oil change on it. Oh, I got my flat fixed the other day. I had a slow leak. I pulled up. He charged me 200 pesos, $4. Done it 7 minutes. I got an oil change and my whole bike lubed and a couple rattles tightened up the other day for $36. 1,800 pesos. Mil ocho. The guy quoted me 3 mil. 3 mil, mil is 1,000 here. 3 mil. I go, ¿cuánto? Oh, 1,800. 1,800. That's 1,800 pesos. It's basically $35. Oil, lube, filter on the bike, and all tightened up. I can get 2 pieces of chicken with a salad and delivered for 150 pesos. Fried chicken, salad, delivered, $3 American. All right. Before I walk up to the camera, I'll put it on pause and wish you a good night. Couple hot properties. I got $109,000 on the beach in Cabarete. 50% down, 50% financed, 5% for the first year, interest-only payments if you want it, blended at 9% for the last 2 years. 50% down, 50% owner financed. I've got 15 of them. It's on the beach in Cabarete. $109,000 one-bedroom condos, 2 baths. Hello?
Am I still on?
Throwback to 610 CKTB. Call now 1-905-688-2582. And then I got a 2-level condo that needs to be a complete reno, 109, 80 meters up and down, 2-bedroom here in Codeva Campo. I've got another one that faces the pool on the 3rd level with an ocean view, not this type of ocean view, but a distant one, 129. It's brand new renovated kitchens and baths. Still needs a little touch-ups around the edges, but the kitchens and baths are brand new. But that one on the beach in Cabarete. East Cabarete, it's right beside the don't do math on air. Victorian luxury condominiums. Cab East. It's right next door across from the Texaco. There's 15 1-bedroom, 2-bath units, 50% down, 50% owner financing, 5% interest-only payments for the first year, 9% blended for the last 2. That's the one you need to get on. All right? So that's it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I